At this point, we all gotta sit back and watch this situation crash and burn, because it's literally gonna crash and burn. Red flag after red flag after red flag. And then this just adds to it. Putting heart eyes and a tongue out emoji. And then she goes and delete it. Like, people ain't gonna screen record or screenshot that shit less than a second.
I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing.
I didn't go. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. And then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like,
man, Travis Hunter's whole world just got flipped upside down. Word on the block is his wife, Leanna Lynn, just got caught out here moving foul. And Travis, he's not taking it well at all. For months, people been warning him, saying, bruh, your wife ain't built for the home life. She's for the streets. Well, looks like he's learning that the hard way. Allegedly, Leanna stepped out on him. And to make it worse, folks close to the situation are claiming she might be carrying a baby. And it's not his. And get this, the dude she's linked to, supposedly one of Travis's own boys. Yeah, that's a violation on every level, but hold up. That's not even the end of it. Word is Leanna's already gearing up to file for divorce. Barely 2 months after saying I do. And here's where it gets real messy. Travis didn't even lock in a prenup. Now everybody's looking at him like, bro, were you blind to who she really was or just in denial? Makes you wonder, was she ever truly in it for love? Or was she just eyeing the man's NFL checks from day one? Because the sign's been there. Back in 2022, long before the wedding bells, big contracts, and all this chaos, Travis and Leanna sat down for an interview that barely made noise back then. But if you watch it now, it hits way different. She didn't give madly in love energy. She didn't even try to hide it. Straight up told the world that when they first met, Travis wasn't her type. And she wasn't talking about his looks either. She said it was because he was younger and because she knew he had cheated on a girl before. That's a cold way to introduce your man to the world. Back then, most people just laughed it off like it was some awkward slip-up in an interview, nothing worth holding on to. But now, with whispers flying about a $40 million divorce demand and a video floating around of her getting way too cozy with one of his teammates, yeah, that old comment is looking a whole lot different.
Because something ain't right, though. I didn't like that video. He wasn't my type. Remember, you wasn't my type. But when you're successful, you everybody's type. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, they find out your potential. Now you everybody's type. Be careful with that, bro.
And it gets grimier. It's not just the alleged cheating. Reports are saying she might have been pregnant by that same teammate. You can't make this up. The whole situation just went from bad to a straight-up nightmare. But honestly, Travis should have peeped the signs early. When somebody looks you in the eye from day one and says, you not my type, the question becomes, what really changed? For a lot of folks watching from the sidelines, the answer's crystal clear. His career took off. Once Travis started making waves in the NFL, the whole vibe of the relationship flipped. All of a sudden, things got more polished, more power couple for the cameras. And when he signed with the Jaguars, that's when it went into overdrive. Leanna popped up everywhere, sideline seats, locker room events, mingling with all the right names. She stepped fully into that NFL wife spotlight like she was born for it. And now that leaked clip of her posted up a little too close with a teammate, the timing is suspiciously perfect. Fans are piecing it together. Maybe that video didn't just slip out. Some are convinced Leanna made sure it landed exactly where she wanted, right in Travis's hands, so the damage would be impossible to ignore. From the way it's looking, Travis is convinced she's playing a cold game, using all this drama to purposely blow up the marriage, mess with his head, and then dip for good.
I wouldn't even be surprised if Anthony Edwards already hit shorty. This broad said she literally used to go to parties and have Travis Hunter out there waiting in a car. What? We all seen the signs. Old buddy don't see the sign. I don't know, bruh. He must be love struck. I don't care what anybody say. This is diabolical. What else do he need? What other proof do he need? He better be playing it smart and putting everything in his mama name. Because I'm telling you, she gonna get that baby up out of him. Or out of her, from him. Then she gonna argue with this man back and forth, back and forth. She might even try to fuck up his NFL career in the process. Then when it's all said and done, when she gets tired of him, she gonna be like, You was never my type anyway. I told you that from the beginning. I was only in it for the money. You should have listened to all the other people that was telling you. But I get it. You in love. But what 50 Cent say? Love no one. Love gets you killed.
And honestly, from the outside, it's starting to look like Leanna's been chasing someone else this whole time. Someone who was never gonna be Travis. See, Travis ain't the type to be in the streets. He doesn't drink, doesn't hit the clubs, keeps his crew small and tight. Leanna, whole different story. She thrives in that outside scene. So if she's not getting that nightlife fix with him, maybe she figured she'd find it somewhere else. One of the clearest examples is this old clip that's resurfaced. And man, it says a lot. Leanna's laughing while telling the story of how Travis used to literally drive her to parties, drop her off, and sit in the car for hours waiting for her to finish. She even admits he never complained, never tried to stop her from drinking, even though he doesn't touch alcohol. Some people might call that supportive, but a lot of fans saw it as a big red flag about how their relationship really worked. Travis was on the outside, literally, while Leanna was deep in a world he wasn't part of, two completely different lives under one roof, and she's the one telling it with a laugh like it's nothing. That story alone had folks thinking she was always going to end up with somebody who could keep up with her clubbing, her parties, her nightlife energy.
I don't think this woman really loved you like that, bro. You gotta watch the signs, man. That woman said you wasn't even her type. If a woman tell me she not my type but end up with me, then what's keeping you here? What's keeping you here then? If I'm not your type, that means you going off looks. So what's keeping you here? You gotta ask, but you young though. But you gotta ask yourself them questions. We not coming down on you, brother. We trying to wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Before they end up.
Travis has always been quick to stand up for Leanna whenever she's faced with criticism.
Now, with these pregnancy rumors floating and that leaked clip of her chatting it up with a teammate, it's not looking like some random slip-up anymore. It's looking like a whole pattern. And just when people thought it couldn't get any messier, the wedding reception stories started coming out. And that's where things take a whole other turn. The wedding day. The one moment that should have been pure love and celebration turned into a spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Instead of everyone talking about the vows or the first dance, the buzz was all about Leanna's energy, or lack of it. People in the room were side-eyeing her moves all night like something was off. And from the outside looking in, it felt like we were watching their whole relationship slowly unravel right there in real time. There's one clip that fans won't stop dissecting. Travis and Leanna are on the dance floor, cameras flashing, music going. Travis leans in for what should have been an easy, natural kiss. But Leanna, she shifts back just enough to dodge it. It was so subtle you could miss it if you blinked, but in freeze frame, in slow motion, it looks icy. Now everybody's debating if she actually pulled away, and I'm telling you, watch it closely and drop your take, because this is exactly the moment fans are pointing at, saying she ain't even want to kiss him. Then came the grand gesture, the kind of thing most people only dream about. Travis surprises her with a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon as a wedding gift. We're talking $500,000 rolling up with a bow on it. Most people would have been screaming, hugging, maybe even shedding tears on the spot, but Leanna barely cracked a smile. No jump, no hug, no "this is the best day ever" energy. Just meh.
2, 1! Come on, let's do it! Woo! Yeah!
And when you put that next to the footage of her meeting Lil Wayne, whew, night and day. Around Wayne, she lit up like a kid on Christmas morning. Big smile, bouncing with excitement. That kind of energy was nowhere to be found when Travis handed her the keys. The contrast, impossible to ignore. Those two moments, the dodge on the kiss and the cold reaction to the G-Wagon, didn't just raise eyebrows, they set the tone for everything that came next. And when you start adding in the other details, like where they actually got married and the laws in that state, it starts feeling like that whole day might have been more about business than love. See, Travis and Leanna didn't get married in Georgia, where he's from, or Florida, where he plays ball. They tied the knot in Chattanooga, Tennessee. On the surface, she brushed it off, said it was all about the venue, nice scenery, good vibes. But the internet don't let anything slide. It didn't take long before people started pointing out that Tennessee is one of the few states where you can get alimony without any minimum length of marriage. Translation: you could walk down the aisle, file for divorce the same year, and still collect a check. That's when TikTok went crazy, breaking down exactly how this so-called loophole could work in her favor. Folks started calling it the short, long game. Lock it in, play it cool, then cash out fast.
They got married in Tennessee, where there's no time limit for a spouse to become eligible for alimony, as long as there's a financial need. Come to find out, it was her idea to get married in Tennessee because of this luxury venue.
And here's the part that really makes people shake their head. Travis didn't sign a prenup, not because he couldn't, but because he chose not to. And this is after lawyers, NFL vets, even influencers offered to hook him up with one for free. So now you got a marriage with no prenup in one of the most alimony-friendly states in the country, and a $46 million rookie contract hanging in the balance. You don't have to be a genius to connect those dots. And what's wild, this theory isn't just being pushed by random fans anymore. It's starting to come from people who actually know them. Now, it's not just random fans on social media. People who've been deep in that high-profile world are straight up sounding the alarm. NFL vets, entertainers, even folks who've been through messy public divorces themselves are warning Travis to watch his back. These aren't trolls trying to stir drama. These are people speaking from real scars. One NFL legend who had his own marriage blow up in front of the cameras told Travis point blank to get a prenup, and he wasn't saying it with shade or gossip. It was straight wisdom. Protect yourself, he told him. Serious face, no laughs. That was free game from someone who's seen exactly what happens when you don't lock down your assets.
You ain't said I do yet, but he did.
I've been said that.
I think he done got married on us and ain't told me about it.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. I like it.
Because I'm going to do your prenup for you. It's going to be about this thick.
Then comedian Godfrey jumped in and went viral, saying Leanna's "you're not my type" comment was the biggest red flag of them all. He didn't sugarcoat it. He said that one line told the whole story about what she was really after. And people ate it up because, truth be told, it made too much sense. Next, Bam Ward, aka Bedwell, didn't hold back either. He called out Leanna's flirty energy with other dudes in those thirst trap posts she kept dropping, saying it was all the proof Travis needed to open his eyes and see what was going on. Thing is, Travis has always been quick to stand up for her. No matter if it's a harsh comment, a joke, or some random tweet, he jumps into Captain Save Her mode, ready to clap back and check anybody coming at her.
I don't have to decide I know I don't have to defend myself with no clowns. I'm not defending myself. I'm defending my girl. Cause she's not gonna get on here and talk. She just hurt. You know, she upstairs. She been crying all day. You know, cause people trying to attack her character. Like, they don't know her. They ain't never talked to her before. So I'm gonna protect my girl. And you know, I always post those pictures when everybody get to talking. Hey, cause I be trolling. I love to troll people that be trying to troll me. And this go for all those pages out there, bro. Yeah, clip everything that I'm saying right now and post this. Make this go viral since you want something to go viral.
But this time, after that leaked video of Leanna getting a little too cozy with his Jaguars teammate went viral, the whole vibe around his defense started to shift. Then nothing. No cryptic Instagram story, no late night tweet, no shade thrown in interviews, just pure silence from Travis. And for a guy who usually fires back quick whenever somebody comes for him or his wife, that was shocking. People started asking, is he in straight up shock? Is he laying low to keep the divorce rumors from exploding even more? Or is he finally sitting back and questioning everything that's been going on? Meanwhile, Leanna's response was the complete opposite. As soon as the clip started blowing up online, she dropped a tearful video staring dead into the camera like she was ready for her own reality show. The vibe, straight damage control, but extra dramatic. Here's the thing though, if the rumors are true and she really is pregnant by one of his teammates, that's the type of betrayal you don't just brush off. For any man, that's a gut punch. And for Travis, who's already been riding for her, defending her name over and over, that could be the last straw. This whole mess is spiraling fast. You've got one of the NFL's rising stars in the middle of a public scandal involving his own teammate, whispers of a $40 million divorce, no prenup, and a wife whose every move is now under a microscope. This ain't just another sports headline. This is personal, messy, and dangerous for his career and his peace of mind. it. So the real question's now, will Travis stay silent or is he loading up to clap back? Is this the end of their marriage or just the start of an even messier chapter? One thing's for sure, two things for certain. A lot of people saw this storm coming from miles away. And trust me, we're gonna be right here breaking down every explosive twist. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments because I wanna know what you think Travis should do next. I'll catch y'all in the next one, and something tells me this story's just getting started.